It is Tuesday, the 7th of April 2026. It's 10 minutes past 8 p.m. Very good evening. Or perhaps very good morning. Depending on where you are in the world. He says he's desperately trying to get something that he needs to grab in this week. There we go. Gonna be starting Starforce 2 today. We are done with the first game. We finished the first game. There we go. I'm gonna keep that nearby. But before we start, I want to acknowledge the witness of today. If you don't want to, if you are purely here for the Mega Man stuff, you don't want to hear anything about anything else, keep me muted until you actually see Mega Man on stream. From there, don't worry about it, but I just want to have it acknowledged that today is a weird day. And what I say when I mean it's a weird day, it's that if you've been on the internet today, you might have noticed that there's some stuff going on. Like, the people that normally joke aren't as joking as much. We are just gonna try and ignore all of that today. We are gonna be enjoying Starforce as we have over the course of the last 6 streams. But should the impossible happen, the stream ends immediately on YouTube's side. On the side of YouTube, that's the end of the stream, because on Twitch's side we move into an immediate politics stream. I am a political scientist. We've so far been really able to avoid politics, which we will continue to do. We will absolutely not be talking politics throughout the rest of the stream. This is sort of like a bit to get my own anxiety out, to be brutally honest, like more so for myself, and to get my own anxiety out of the streams that we haven't done. But in that case, we were to move immediately into a politics stream. I don't know for how long. Could be a few minutes, could be half an hour, could be 2 hours. If you don't know what's going on, you are a very lucky person and keep it that way. If you do, you already know what I'm talking about. There are lines that are... Within international relations, there are certain lines you don't cross. We all know about Taco Trump. We all know about Taco Tuesday, so to speak. You know, he always chickens out. More than any other day, I want this to be true. Because I want to live in a world that is fun and happy, where we can just stream random shit and have a good time. I don't want to live in a world where Pandora's box has been opened, to be perfectly honest. I mean, I will need to if it does happen, but... You know, all we want as humans is to live, find happiness, and just enjoy ourselves in life. As I sometimes wonder if that's too much to ask. But yeah, like I said, do I think it's gonna happen? No, and I'm mostly saying that for my own sanity. But I have alerts on. Should it happen that the impossible happens, let me actually install the NOS app right now, then I will get a notification. We will end the stream immediately on YouTube side. Because I would say a lot of very unfriendly terms that would have me demonetized just about immediately. So yeah, but that's it. We're just gonna go ahead and casually talk about Mega Man today for the rest of it. Just wanted to have it acknowledged as like a thing, because we can sit here and pretend. There we go. The thing here is that so far... but yeah, you're right, on some level it was open, but this is a specific kind of opening. Like within political science, there is one box of Pandora that we have theorized about, but that has never been opened. I mean, it's been opened once in 1945, but like, it's been closed for all intents and purposes. So that's sort of what I wanted to acknowledge. So, I just wanted to acknowledge it. It's a weird day. And I did think about streaming Fallout, but decided that it would be in very poor taste if I did. So yeah, we're gonna go to just enjoy ourselves. But it was mostly for myself, to be honest, that I needed to talk about it. Like, that's the honest answer. Like, I just, mostly for myself, I needed to kind of, you know, talk. Because, good lord, do I need it. Anyway, last time around, we managed to finish up the post-game of Starforce. I should mention, Sol, the clip you made of me absolutely destroying Dragon is by far one of the most popular clips on the channel at the moment. Well done. And for good reason. It is to say that Dragon Daddy is let's just say that there are less mean ways to deal with him. Like, poor Dragon Daddy, he never stood a chance. Anyway, from the beginnings to the middle, the Black Sheep, the game that people often kind of try to overlook. No, make a defense for it. Rip Dragon Daddy and there. So, let's take a look at the awards. We currently have 8 of 40 achievements. We have finished up all of Starforce 1. We have finished up the Starforce 1 post game. Got the Lonely Heart. We managed to get powered up, high capacity, starter, supporter, and of course all you've got. And Starforce 2 is where we begin the long road towards lots of achievements. Not only just the normal ones of Blast Off and Among the Stars, but also continuing on Standard Collector, Mega Collector, and Giga Collector. We also have the post-game story. We have the 9 wallpapers, the Battle Network Blaster, the 3 best combo registers, the legend cards. Oh boy, there's a lot that we're gonna be happening. The hidden input command in battle. We have 5 counters in the battle, which we still have not quite been able to do yet. The gold mystery wave, the 30 Mr. Hertz, where we are still continuing our road towards. 30 obstacles in battle, 20 mega weapons, the second row, which I'm still not sure what that means. And of course, the roll-up 2 obstacles with the snowball card. That will be fun. And of course, use a card to turn 15 panels into an attack. There is lots of stuff that we are gonna be doing, but we are moving away from Dragon over into Zerker X Ninja. We are going for the game that was my introduction to Mega Man Starforce 2, which was Mega Man Starforce 2 Ninja. The black sheep of the family.
Mega Man Starforce 2, Zerker Ninja.
There we go. And exactly, and he will select Zerker as Auto Brother. And obviously, we're going to be moving on to a brand new Rogue logo as well. The person appear in the game, become brothers. Oh, absolutely, I know, right? Okay, what is gonna be the nickname? Ooh, I should have thought about that. I haven't. Oh, I have not thought about a good name. Let's see. So I have got a couple of names that I did think of. Laplace, that makes sense, but I kind of want to have something. It makes sense, but then again, you already had Laplace, so I can't very well do that now, can I? Oh, I feel like this is by far the most difficult choice that we're making this game. Like, it needs to be a name that is Person McPerson face? No, it's only me. I can only have 10. I want to go for something like John, you know, reliable, dependable name, but let's not. This one is for the OGs that know that were here for the Inazuma 11 streams. These are for the people that played Inazuma 11. You'll know exactly what I mean with this one. Well, he's a young man at this point. There we go. I do agree that, but like, the problem with Rogue is that you very quickly have multiple rogues. Same with Mugen. It's like it does need to be a name. He's a fine young man these days. Like I said, if you played Inazuma 11, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Also got myself a Coke. Because what's a better way to celebrate the day than with even more sugar? Also, get ready for the summer vacation arc. I also got myself some custards, which, if you don't know, is a soft drink made from blueberries. It is a thing mostly in the Netherlands. The United Kingdom has it as an alcoholic drink. Over here, it is just a normal, average soft drink, but it's yeah, no, it's a regional drink. So it does exist in the UK as an alcoholic beverage, but over here, it's a soft drink. That is not necessarily exclusive to the Netherlands, but you gotta be hard-pressed to find it anywhere outside of the Netherlands or Flanders. And it is very easy to drink, and it is very easy to drink too much of it. I mean, you know, like regional drinks are absolutely a thing, and if you're ever in the Netherlands, you might find it. But it's like I said, it's just essentially just soft drink with blueberries. So, in the same way that you might have Sunset Sarsaparilla in the southwest corner of the United States. Also, very much a reminder, thanks game, for the reminder that Omega 6 is very much still gaslighting Geo. I think there's even like, because I was joking about Fallout earlier in my own Discord, but there is like, I think Vim from Far Harbor is based on a real soft drink in the northeast corner of the US, but I'm not sure. What I do know is there's an ad break, so we are just gonna enjoy ourselves here for a few moments. Hooray! Okay. So just go ahead and... Indeed, for you it's an invisible ad break. Same for YouTube, not for Twitch. In the meantime, there was actually... the Victoria 3 subreddit has actually been just... been doing the funny. Like, there was someone that was... that was sort of went like, ooh, what if Victoria 3 starts in 1700? That's when the real Industrial Revolution began, and someone made a shit post that was essentially, what if Victoria 3 began in the year 600? Back when the first steam machine was built. Truly, we could feel the experience of proto-industrialization. It was essentially just a complete shit post, and it was glorious. It was absolutely glorious. Because the thing is, there's been a lot of issues regarding EU5. Once we're done with Starforce, I might stream an EU 1 or 2 streams for European New Zealand 5 or something like that. Might actually stream Victoria 3, because there's a Japanese DLC coming out for that game this month. Anyway, welcome back everyone from the ad break. There's if you don't know what Victoria 3 is, don't worry about it. Let me put it this way: if you don't know what the game is, you don't need to worry about it. Like it's sort of like a specialization, like within a specialization within a specialization in that regard. Like it is niche on a level that now few genres are. So don't worry about it if you don't know about it. We are getting a quick little reminder of what happened in the first game. Also, oh my lord, that music. Just immediately you see the difference. Oh, look at him! We immediately start with the happy face. And, there's something here. Boy, what's this? Is it the latest Ghost Crisis? Well, yes it is. Be very happy. It's a very scary movie. Not meant for children. Also, there we go, there's your introduction. That is essentially the first 3 hours of the first game summarized in 2 sentences. And there we go, there's the star carrier. The fun thing as well is that, like, for some reason this feels like a Saturday, you know, like, given what we know is going to happen, this feels more like a fake out intro on some level. where it's like, you know, where you might have a TV series where it starts off with like this very clearly fake TV sitcom before it moves into what the game is actually about. I will also say Eins 2 is the game I played the least of all of them. Anyway, the nickname, I think we already know what it's going to be. Exactly, you know, it's okay. I mean, to be fair, Gio is still a child. Like, yeah, but I was 11, I was also excited for the newest technology, and 2 months looked so long. If only it did now. Latest display of Air Display. Yay! The clunky screen is gone. Starforce has officially acknowledged the concept of the iPhone. Which is a weird thing, isn't it? Like, Starforce 1 to 2 feels... one of the reasons it feels like such a change is because a real-world change happened. When Starforce 1 came out, Steve Jobs was going on stage showing the iPhone. Like, Starforce 1's future feels a bit off because of that. It's like it came out in 06, before Steve Jobs had, like, that very deeply famous presentation. And immediately the game felt out of date as far as the future was concerned. Only to then overcompensate in the next 2 games with showing what the future would actually look like. Personal data will be displayed. Alright. Hey, look at that. There we go. Oh, doesn't he look great? And our faves. Business card, yes. Before we do anything else, oh, oops. My bad. Accidentally. Exactly. But first of all, look at this! Ah, it look that much better. Like, immediately, like, no longer do we have the clunkiness of the first game. We immediately kick off with mail and the cipher list, which we are using the same rule that we had before, which is we are not gonna be doing any of this until the post game. Unless we find it in the game itself. Go network, we've got our items. We have a normal wallpaper. Visualize over Star Carrier. Got our battle cards. Geo apparently is a bit like Lamb in that he likes to gamble. Hi Sfera, how are you doing? Geo is a bit like Lamb in that he likes to gamble in between games because oh my beautiful broken busted tag. It's all gone. Truly, how horrible. Seriously, we should have a sit down with Geo about this stuff. Then moving on to the library, as per usual, we have 150 normal cards, 30, I believe, mega cards, and 5 Giga cards. We are once again back at the very start of where we were, and obviously Mega is over here. This is indeed a remake! And we also have a couple of Star Carriers. Also got brand new weapons, in that we have nothing. But yeah, this is the Legacy Collection. So this is... Oh, whoops. Yeah, as we can see here, Echo Ridge, still as it always is. Oh, look at that! And there we go, we no longer need to commit multiple crimes. From now on, we no longer need to commit crimes in order to view personal data. We can just ask people. It is definitely one of the pictures of all time. But nice, good to hear. But yeah, we're going for 100%ing all 3 games. We will not stop until we have gotten all 40 achievements. I mean, we're obviously not swimming 24/7, but that's the goal. That's the plan for the next 10, 15, 20 streams. However long it takes. Anyway, Bonnie Amora, there we go. We will not forget you either. Yeah, the graphics are now in. You can also go for the pixelated graphics as well if you so desire. There are a lot of great quality of life options. And yeah, you can also change stuff as needed, but we will do that after the tutorial. And yes, what is this strange object? It clearly has some kind of hoover. And yeah, the future version of the commercial blip. He's 100% convincing himself. And there we go. I will say this immediately is already a nice change to sort of like be able to do more storytelling by showing and not telling. Whee! Also, God, the ship actually looks kind of small from nearby. Yeah, let me first of all go and do a quick save because to show you, thank you. To give you an idea of what possible options we have, if we go to general settings, we can actually customize everything. So we can decide if we want to have game visuals on original, same with character icons, same with battle cards, which is a really nice way to do it. Same with the battle network. Can decide for ourselves if we want the battles, what tracks we'll play in game. It is absolutely lovely. And as for the assist, it should probably not be mentioned, but we have speed boost on. We have everything back to normal. The only things we have differently is the Battle Network content, the EX V2 boss locator, and the guaranteed escape. Because those are just quality of life differences. Also, look at that! Megas is now running behind us! Aww. Doesn't he look good? Doesn't Megas look good? We will see more use of this in Starforce 3. Yeah, absolutely. You can also see something else. Which is... you might notice something, the wave road. Ooh, it goes down to the ground. See here, Snalia Mill. Mr. Wind, I see you still exist. And still as creepy as ever. Mr. McCart, top of the morning. Exactly! Oh god, the jokes you could make with it. I mean, we don't need to do something. Also, I really the new music, which is very nice. I do kind of like the techno vibe I get from it. Exactly, like Geo could have just been like, "This is not my problem." And there we go. Who's ready for the tutorial? Also, Geo, you quite literally fought Andromeda 2 months ago. You do like fighting, just admit it. And this is one of those changes that is a half step between Starforce 1 and 3. But they're still important for world development. Also, wow! Okay, you guys can't see it on stream from what I can see. But there is some... the mats are kinda ghosty over on my end. It's something that you guys can see, but for some reason on my end I'm seeing a ghostly after effect of the mats. I can try. Let me see if that works. No, I can't. That's the weird thing. It's an interesting problem. Don't know why there is such an after effect.
EM wave change.
Exactly.
On the air.
What's up, brand new transformation stream, as is usual. Okay, it seems to have disappeared. Also, congratulations! We can now officially walk around in the real world. Got the visible zone, yes. Usually quite surprised, yes. And we can also go home while in Mega Man form, which is an interesting problem. And we don't need a reminder of how to battle, which, first of all, thank you so much for giving me that option.
Here they come!
Here I go. Here I go.
There we
That's what you get
go.
for underestimating me.
Number one. Which is meant to teach us how to lock on.
Right! Let's clear them out! You're done for.
Thank you.
Blasted them into stardust!
And finally, we got the third one, which is all about guarding and counters.
Mega, let's go all out. Got you. Okay.
We deleted them into next week.
I'm gonna try and see if I can counter the bosses at some point, because we do need to get a fight with them. Anyway, there we go. There's the tutorial fights all over and done with. As we get the usual exactly. We go to the custom screen. Let's just do the battle controls. The shield, which is X, very useful. Same with the mega attacks and the counters. General warning for the police department, alright. Strange data. Ooh, yeah, it gumshoe indeed. Oh, wait, hang on. Hang on. I've never actually seen this before. At present, when attempting to access external data using a Starforce carrier, you may encounter some strange data. Seems to be some kind of antiquated text, and as it may have been corrupted by one moment. Go to your face. Oh, he absolutely does. For some reason, I could not read the entire text because I was like, oh yeah, I've seen this before. No, wait, hang on, I don't. So, I'm not quite sure what the rest of the email says. That's on me for not realizing this earlier. Anyway, folders is going to be explained to us. Also, I do like the new remixed music. I do have to say that. Like, so far I'm enjoying the remix music for Starforce 2. Oh no, Geo, please, good boy, run away. You still can. Also, leave it to Capcom to make the to make the remix. I guess we've turned into Mario. I can totally see this be used as a Super Mario level for the music. That is very fair. That is very, very fair. Oh god, now I'm hungry and I literally just had food. If only we could jump on them, right? I mean, you did still practice. Also, Zack still has the smug face. Exactly. The noise is long since gone. Don't worry about it. I'm just saying nothing at the moment. Also, Luna, no need to scream it. Speaking of being the center of attention, it seems the owner of the ship in question has been found. We are children, Luna. We do not, in fact, need to figure that out. Fine, we will talk. Hello, Mr. Arithmetic. Ah, Capcom. And Mr. Greedy Misser. Mm-hmm. Well, Mr. Greedy. Oh no. Oh no, you've activated his money power. Oh, cool. Christ, the propeller came up. Ah. It seems that the good sir has his own hidden power. Ooh, cool. Anyway, let's see here. Where is the propeller? Also, as we can see here, the bus line has changed. Let's take a look at that. Also, Vista Point, no longer accessible. As is the school, because clearly it is summer vacation, don't question it. It is such a shame that Vista Point is no longer here. But yeah, I will say though, like, since I did pick the name Kazumaru, I will say I do kind of like his evil arc in Inazuma 11 too, but that's just me. I like those kinds of outfits. That's just the way I am. Anyway, we also got our first grand wave. Thank you. Speaking of cards, that will be very useful. And of course, I mean, yes. Also, no golds! 1 in 64. We have 2 more games that we can try.
Time to let loose.
Here I go.
But yeah, proceed with this. Yes, I will, but it won't be it will be a while before we get to that point. There's 300 Zennies. The long Zenny grind has begun as well.
No time for slacking, kid.
Okay, a bit early. There we go.
I'm feeling good.
Because we the long Zenny grind. Oh, oops. That is the wrong way. I need to remember that I from now on need to just walk through the world itself.
I won't lose.
You're done. Come back.
There we go.
You can put up a fight.
Also, our first new card, the Mad Vulcan. It's a 5-shotter, which I will exchange with the cannon. It's also an ad break, so we are just gonna vibe for a moment. Is there any more blue? Yes. Exactly. We are just vibing for a moment. But yeah, the black sheep of the family of the Starforce series, which is a real shame because I do think there's a lot of redeeming qualities to the game beyond just the obvious. As voor us Dutch people, PSV is zeer schuldig in Eindhoven voor het winnen van de Eredivisie. I'm just saying that because I'm quite literally reading the news. And because I find it fun to suddenly switch to Dutch for no apparent reason, with people being very confused. Oh, I'm now seeing it all. Ooh, that is fun. Moment. There we go. Welcome back, everyone. It is very entertaining. Also, it is entirely possible. You might already notice something else that is different from Starforce 1.
You're done. We deleted them into next week.
There we go. And this is where we point out the fact that one of the settings that we do have is the encounter rate. Starforce 2 is infamous. You go friendly firepower. Wait, what? It's, hang on, wait, what? I quite literally just got an achievement. Any game collects 20 mega weapons. Wait, what? That's literally not what I picked up. I picked up a small energy in the game at like, ah yeah, congratulations, here's your achievement. I'm like, well, I mean, I'll take it. But yeah, the game is relatively infamous for a high encounter rate. Which is why we are, after I've shown all this, we are gonna be moving it to low for the time being. And Starforce 2 is the only game that really has issues with this. There's one particular wave road that is infamous for the sheer amount of battles that you have. It absolutely is. If you know, you know. If you don't know, then you will find out when you have yourself. A lot of money right now if it wasn't for you. Aww. Bribing children with movie tickets. Tale as old as time. And yet, somehow, it works. And for good reason. I too would like to be bribed with movie tickets, please. Ghosts and all the scary goodness. Oh no. Don't tell me 3D has entered the picture. Now, I will say that where Starforce 1 is a pretty clear central message of levels of loneliness throughout the chapters, that's not gonna be the case in Starforce 2. So it's a bit more all over the place. Take full responsibility for not knowing Wilshire Hills, which is actually a pun. It has that is fair, as we all know the best thing in the world. But no, Wilshire Hills is a pretty clear reference to Wiltshire Hills in Los Angeles. Like, there was this whole discussion that we had a few streams ago about whether or not Starforce takes place on Europe or Japan. And I think it's something like Wilshire Hills, which is a pretty clear allusion to the Wiltshire Hills region of Los Angeles. Kind of settles that particular debate. What is not settling about that particular debate is how my glasses keep getting dirty. It is absolutely fascinating how... One moment, I'm gonna quickly clean. Some of it has fallen onto my tracksuit. Beautiful, beautiful tracksuit. There we go. Oh, good lord, that was actually reasonably dirty. Oh good lord, I'm seeing the bot, but I'm currently cleaning. There we go, I can see again! There you go, now I can bend this. There we go, I can see once more. See, there we go. Bud over here understands us. Bud over here understands me. Like I too would go ahead and get the popcorn. No? If only Discord told me when someone was talking to me and someone wasn't. Anyway, there we go. In the meantime, I hope. Anyway. Exactly. Save the TV. This is a drama that needs to be dealt with immediately. Ooh. Also, Megas is old. With all them darn kids are saying these days. Let's see here. Just quickly going outside.
Wave change. Geostellar. On the air.
There we go. Exactly. In the meantime, as per usual, the search for gold continues. The answer is no. I know that they can't see the bodies, doesn't mean that I can't try and mess with her.
Let's do this. All
go.
according to plan.
Yes, all them darn kids 69ing. 60, all them darn kids 67ing. Oh wait, we just need to... And there we go. We no longer need to just press on buttons. Instead, we just talk to the TV. And something else that I like about the series as it moves on is that the height increases as well. Like, majority of Starforce 1 is on essentially ground level, with 1 or 2 small exceptions. Starforce 2 takes this up a notch by going into the literal stratosphere. And Starforce 3 then moves it yet another notch by actually going into space for part of the normal story. So there's like an escalation in... there's an escalation in height as well. Oh yeah, they're so cute! Also, Geo, you're literally made of waves. You cannot die from fall damage. I assume. First things first. That is the small energy. I do like the music though, it's nice and calming.
You won't be getting out of this in one piece.
Exactly.
We deleted
He's literal waves of light. Go attack plus 10. Hiya, buddy. Oh. I just can only imagine Putty Hurts to go like, oh, hang on, I've never actually been told by in person that the reception is bad. Like, this has to be a first for him as well. Just resting in my accounts. There we go, he's just... I mean, he's not sleeping, he's just investigating the inside of his eyes. Exactly. Aw, look at the little buddy.
Time to let loose.
You know, it's just resting inside of his accounts. Also, yes, we are deliberately trying to destroy the block. It is a rather massive block, but we shall destroy it.
Okay, okay.
And then it's a wave of destruction. Destroy or remove 30 obstacles in battle.
Come back when you can put up a fight.
That is the second achievement that we've gotten today. And while we're here, might as well go ahead and do some investigating.
No time for slacking, kid. Goodbye. Goodbye.
We aced that.
And that's Paralyzed Plus. Oh boy, Gio, you sure had a long bathroom break. We should probably call a doctor. He literally says it. I wonder what happened to the TV sleeping on the job. Mm-hmm. 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 If only we knew what happened to peace. Perhaps they would finally find peace. Which now to think about it, why did Geo not mention where peace was when he went there for the final part of the last game? I think one of the reasons that this is the black sheep of the family is because it technically doesn't really continue this particular storyline, which is obviously the part of the game that everyone good lord. Yep, words. But yeah, so the Calvin part isn't really elaborated upon that much over the course of Starforce 2. So that is... But at the same time, it is still very much an important link between 1 and 3, as I will explain over the course of the coming streams. Anyway, let's go ahead and save. Because that's the thing, is sometimes you need to build a foundation in order for the story to start making sense. Well, this is the most Saturday morning cartoon game in the series, and I'm not gonna pretend that. Not gonna pretend otherwise. It does still lay the foundation for a lot of concepts that are then become important in Starforce 3. Anyway, let's go to Wilshire Hills. Geo about to be a rich boy. Oh, look, it's a bunch of flowers. Oh. I mean, odds are that we've missed a variety of gold things already in Star Wars 1, but... Oh, cool! It's the doghouse. We can check that. Yeah, why not? You know, let's go ahead and make sure that this time around we do a bunch of stuff before. We need to do all of it once the post game hits.
Time to let loose.
Exactly.
Here I go. Have some of this. Okay. Got it.
But yeah, we have shown just how difficult the everything becomes in regards to the load. So we're gonna go to settings. We're gonna go to encounter rate and move it to low, so that we can actually play the game. Now, last time around the doghouse was when, or where we could find there we go, that already feels a lot less.
Right. Let's clear him out.
Like, I would definitely have moments in the game where I would get to the far to the boss and just
Come back when you
need to
can
grind for a while in
fight.
order for HP because of how many battles there are. That's a long sword, thank you. Someone shouldn't be here, start barking. It's a nice little reference to Battle Network, or at least it still is a nice little reference in the meantime. Ooh. I mean, now that we're here, might as well.
All right. Let's clear him.
Okay.
Goodbye. You're done.
Normal sword.
All according to plan.
More Mad Vulcans. Cover 10. Go and go into the serving wave. Gathering new data packages from Wilshire Hills. Oh, cool. Nothing, nothing. That is 400 zennies. There we go, we're late, we're late, we're late, we're late. But someone else is even later. Yes, but how could you? Oh no, not Burger Quest. Yeah, sure, you totally knew that it resets. Yes, someone did mention Burger Quest. I have seen the artwork, don't worry. Anyway, let's get our quick reminder of brother bands. Pikachu, your brother. Yay! Technically, Zack is an optional brother band in Starforce 1. Yes, we are aware of them. Sure, let's hear about Link Power. That's a new concept. Bonds of the Brother Band. Ooh. Brands where brothers with others and cultivating ties, your link power increases. Real brothers on specials brother screen. Oh, cool. Oh, good lord, we need to change that immediately. Let us change that immediately. Ah. It was late. See avatar. And some other information. Only strongest as favorites. I shall do just that. And the best combo once again. Avatars, messages, and secrets. Once again, the handle is exactly what you think it is. Now, obviously, last time around... Also, good lord, just look at all of these. Now we're gonna save this one for later. This one is for Starforce 3, obviously. See if I can find the one that I want. There we go. There's our best boy. Kind of welcome remarks. The second most difficult option for today. What shall we do for our remarks here? I mean, to be fair, it is a message, so... That is so horrible. On the one hand, I kinda want to not put this in. This is horrible. Even for me, this is horrible. I think it will be something like this, right? Hang on. Yeah, that's not. Let me just do what I did last time as well, which is have a lovely day. How about this? Shall we do this? Exactly. I do love that idea. See what it looks like. Somebody's. We will see. There we go. And we can do that during the ad break, which happens in 90 seconds. Hang on, I need to find which episode it is. Oh yeah, there we go. For a quick reminder as to why what we are about to see is absolutely horrible, please check Black Mirror Season 3, Episode 1, Nosedive. For a reminder as to why this system is horrible, bad, and should never be implemented in real life. Or Community Season 5, Meow Meow Beans. Season 4, I believe, actually. 3, not sure. Pointer is Community, Meow Meow Beans is a more approachable way of looking at the problem. And there we go, there's another outbreak. Yeah, the beginning of the game is a bit slow compared to Starforce 1. But that's okay. Oh, I would. Oh, absolutely. Like, there are so many different ways they could go with Star Wars 4. And there we go. Welcome back, everyone. Oh, that would be a great way to. Oh, absolutely. Oh, that would be a great way that Geo essentially becomes an outlaw. Oh, that would be a great one. Like, obviously, ignoring the not serious option we talked about before, but. Where like Geo essentially, in spirit of his father, refuses to buy into the system and becomes an outlaw by default of having no link power, so to speak, or no credit. Like, I like that idea of like that Geo just, after he learns about the system, just refuses to opt in. You know, because of how he idolizes his father. And that causes a sort of like automatic outlaw status. Status? Status? Good lord. English very hard. But I kinda like that idea. I mean, Solo would refuse no matter what. I can see Pat kinda try to buy into it, as sort of like a way to connect to people. Also, yeah, bus ride of an hour would be really long in Also, once again, very nice music. I mean, Milky Way is technically a snack, so... Also, very much a reminder that Geo is from a small town. Which I do kind of like. It's like Geo being from a small town and just not being sure how to feel about anything. And I think we can... Oh, absolutely. But yeah, if you want to, then we can do a quick friendly match to see if it works. Alright then, friend match, create a room. Here it is for you, specifically Starforce 2. I could just invite you. Oh. Well, there we go. I just invited you on Steam. Oh dear. There's your room idea. Your room idea. Which, yes, I shall lose once more, but I don't mind as much. Ooh, okay, so I've been given a baseline deck. Yes, this is a rental. Because I don't have a deck yet that is...
Drive on, Zerker!
So, we'll just deal with it.
Goodbye. You're done for. You're done for.
Have some of this!
Ooh.
Goodbye.
Go!
I mean, this is pretty clearly, I assume, your own deck. So far I'm holding out for longer. Even with my pitiful...
Goodbye.
Okay, there we go.
Go!
It's still not the worst rental deck in existence.
Some of that!
Goodbye.
It's a bit mean that I'm on with the rental deck. It is a bit mean that I won with a rental deck. That is, I will still take the window. That last round was where it went. Okay, we can't add you to the brother list yet. So, oh, yours was a rental as well. It seems that we cannot actually put you on a rental. Okay, then we will wait until after chapter 2. So in that case, we will wait until after chapter 2. But we can always yeah, the bro card. Ah, okay. Then I will wait until I have it active, which will probably be next stream. Ah. Oh no, we are stuck here. Also, hello, Ghost Crisis. Tell me what you really can't stand. What do I dislike? Nah, politics. Please not. No, don't want to start a public fight. Yes. See? Omega says no's. Don't worry, my Swedish friend will understand. And if he doesn't, I mean, ask a Danish person. You have not seen the pizzas that Swedish people make. They put French fries on pizza. That in and of itself is a war crime. There we go. Yeah, I love the idea that everyone is just like so utterly just bewildered by the big city. Like, I'm on to you do live in the countryside. Oh, look, oh, salted licorice is great. Salted licorice is amazing. Sonia Vita D, oh dear. I mean, oh, look at my link power, how much it... Oh my lord, did you know that I get 50% off due to my high link power? It's only 80 though. Walk. Luna, you have 80 link power. If we're gonna be judgmental... Technically I have 0, but... First Mega Man? Okay. Like, walk. Exactly! Ooh. People Two Step Brothers are showing on the air display. I know, isn't it horrible? I love how flatterous is what she dislikes. Oh, good lord, this is... Oh, this is just sad. Hey, baby, look at my car that doesn't even really exist. Beep, beep, mother. Oh, yeah, it is really sad. Starforce. Starforce predicting the idea of bro culture before it really existed. Although to be fair, I would go for a metal wave house right now. Exactly. Sorry, that just, I don't know where that sound came from. Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's a bike, alright? Oh, good lord. There we go. Also, her break only took 2 months. And Doubleman FM, thank you very much for the subscription. Do so and enjoy your badge. Enjoy your Starforce badge. But yeah. Seems that Sonia's little retirement took 2 months. Still good though for her that she's starting to sing again. Also, Gio, you don't just randomly say that you have a famous singer as a friend. Oh, you didn't even throw to anyone. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I mean, I am an OG, to be honest. That's weird to say. Good lord, I feel so old saying that, but no, yeah. I started playing the games back when they were still coming out, indeed. Good lord. Oh, that makes me so old. That was back when you would steal pirate cards on some one of those R4 cards, which were really popular in the DS era. It's like, because I couldn't even get Starforce 3 at all, because I know. Yeah, I couldn't even legally get Starforce 3 until a few weeks ago, because it never came out in Europe. VMways could happen. Okay. Ooh, fun. Which also, you know, there's something to be said about the fact that Starforce 2 actually talks about the over-reliance on technology. Like, that's definitely a theme that one could argue is here in Starforce 2. Link power so cool, popular at schools. Oh no. Oh, it only took 2 months for society to spiral. It only took 2 months for society to start spiraling into judgmental anything. But yeah, I will say Starforce 2 is the least played on my end. So at times it will look as if I've never played the game before. Also, Gio is very right to be afraid of ghosts. Cool. Alright, let's just jump into the wave world and just randomly hang out there for a bit.
EM wave change, Geostellar, on the air.
But yeah, if you're still here, Doubleman, do so. Enjoy your emotes as well. Let's just go ahead and do some splotting.
Here they come.
Have some of this.
Goodbye. Did you really think you could beat
There
us?
we go. And what do we have here? Nothing yet. I think that it's for a boss later, I want to say, or for a side quest.
Prepare yourself.
Haha!
Guard down.
And our first firing. That is our first double delete of Starforce 2. There are many more yet to come.
Here we go. Here I go.
Wasn't even a contest.
I will say that I'm trying to think of what would be the best boss to do the 5 counters on. Let's see here. Link power door 100. Now even the EM wave is getting judgmental.
I'm ready to fight. Got you. Got you.
Come
Now
back,
even
you
the
can
EM
put
road
up
is
a
getting
fight.
judgmental about my lack of link power. I don't know how to feel about that.
You ready, Mega?
Anyway. I'm personally really liking the Mogdom. Also, hi, how you doing? Oh god, I mean, he probably is like, yeah, I'll just get past the barrier one way or another. It also it's funny that in the end it never even shows up in Starforce at all. It is an edited images that have sort of started to live its own life. Hang on, let me check. I mean, yeah, it might be. I'm liking them. Yeah, precisely. I must admit it was Mega Rock, but that makes sense. It is! I don't know, something about it is rather cute. I believe I did see someone... Oh, oops. I did see someone rip the image into a bigger image.
No match for us.
But, yeah. Let's just go to distance exploring. It's still, it's cute though.
I won't lose. Go.
There we go. Oh, cool. I really should at some point try and actually talk to Mega Rock because I've been following him for a while now, and I'm like, we're both content creators, and I'm like, it feels so awkward.
All right.
But that's my problem. There's nothing wrong with something being a bit cursed. Anyway. How do I get... Ah, okay. I mean, I'm sure he is, but I'm also kind of like, oh dear. Okay, let's start actually running here. That is good to know.
Mega, let's go all out. Okay. How's this?
Come on, buddy, over here.
You're done for. Come back when you can put up a fight.
During the turn. Yeah, because that's the one thing I never quite understood is when the attack is considered to start. But it makes sense as when he turns. Okay, we've got a... Ooh, got our first Fender. Very good. Ends our first turn. He's also only 50 HP left. I'm not necessarily saying that Starforce 2 is harder, but it definitely requires a bit more. Hurts and wallpaper, nice. I personally would have liked to see it a bit more like my own subscriber emote, where it's just purely the helmet, but I can see why they did what they did. Also, thank you very much for the follow as well, dude. They're from the deck that you have. Also, we don't have enough money for the first one. Yeah, I'll need to keep that in mind. But yeah, the counters are from... I believe we have quite literally checked out everything. Do I need to talk to someone that I haven't talked to yet? Is that it? There we go, I needed to talk to everyone. Hello. Still did some lovely exploring. Like, if they were random, that could break the game immensely. Can you imagine getting a counter and just randomly getting Omega in the first game? Nice to know that. I will be honest, I've never really been good at getting into sort of like the actual code of the game. That's just not really my thing. Like, what I am good at is relevant today, but not in a way that hopefully will matter for this stream, so... It's actually good to know that there's an algorithm behind it. I almost kind of assumed that there was like a sort of like a weighted system to it. I don't think it works that way. I think that you will always are guaranteed a card if you counter. But I'm not sure. I've never actually had that situation happen, to be honest. Like, I assume they did think about that particular edge case. Anyway, gotta go ahead and go over here. As we move into the IFL tower, which, if for a moment we assume Wiltshire Hills is sort of like meant to be Los Angeles, I'm not sure what this represents. It is very cool though. Like I said, Starforce 2 immediately jumps into the idea of going into height. I will be honest, I'm not sure if they can. I genuinely am not sure what the inner workings of the game are. What I do know is that we are dealing with a creepy puzzle. I mean, to be fair, I did counter you by accident just now, earlier, Soul. Wave the split. Yeah, that was mentioned actually when we were dealing with the TV. I kind of like the fact that they did foreshadow this little bit. Oh, they're cute! He's like, cool. Look at those hearts. They're so cute. I'm getting cute aggression vibes at the moment. Like this, okay. I need a Hertz plushie, to be perfectly honest. Like, God, I would pay good money for a Hertz plushie. It's just like, God damn it. I think... Oh no, wait, you're right, they're not. It's interesting though, because they've become so ubiquitous. Guys of nut jobs, I agreed on that. If you're talking about height over here, I mean, I don't know. I've never been the biggest fan of him. He just gives theater kids a bad name all around. What do we have here? Fancy art piece. Were they in Starforce 1? I mean, they were on some level if you just assume that Hertz were sort of like the collective noun. Yep. Oh yeah. Let me see here. I mean, to be fair, it's not as if... Hang on, I was... Coming to IFL Tower, due to the number of guests today, there will be no more admissions. Boo. Yeah, I feel like if you... Mr. Proc and Mr. Hertz, I feel... I don't remember. The weird thing is, I did just now... We had 6 streams of Starforce 1. I'm like, were there? Of course there would be a shopping plaza. Wouldn't be America without one. Also, we are in the middle of an outbreak, so we are once again gonna take a moment. I think that chapter 1 is by far the longest chapter in Starforce 2. But... So, ooh, cool. See, I've never even played the Japanese version, so... That is definitely a thing. Oh, herds, especially in the third game, herds can get pretty unhinged indeed. Oh yeah, certain links are not available. So if you're trying to put in a certain link, that is not happening. Well, currently, for those of you who can actually, who are currently hearing my beautiful little voice, I have for you here, I present to you, Hero Cat saves owner as PC starts burning down from RTX 4090 meltdown. That is your good news story of the day right there. We have a very good kitty that has earned their upkeep right here. So yeah, cats, they do very much help humans out. And welcome back, everyone. Go, see, back. Furry friends, yeah, they're absolutely earning their upkeep right there. Oh yeah, Chonk Hertz is actually an important character in Starforce 3 for side questing. Yeah, yes, Zach. Popcorn is very important right now. And I would in fact say it's more important than anything going on right now. I mean, I distinctly remember the time that you tried to run me over with a truck, but, like, I've never quite forgiven you for that one. I think maybe? I mean, to be fair, Zach is trying to grow, so it would make sense for him to want to eat. Which, you know, if you want to grow, just eat milk. Eat milk, good lord. I mean, yeah, cheese is made of milk, but drink milk. Don't eat milk. If you can eat milk, the milk has gone bad. Like, don't eat milk. If you can, if the milk tastes crunchy, don't. Do eat milk-derived products, but don't eat the crunchy milk. Anyway, let's go ahead and find Bud's ticket. Exactly. Exactly. Alright, let's go ahead and find... Here is the ticket right here. Cooey, ticket, where are you? Cooey, ticket. Let's see here. Oh, hang on, are you the dude from before? Ah, there we go, there's Bud's ticket. Get yourself one to fly over there. Agreed. Alright, Hog Dog, have a good stream. Or have a good day, I mean. Good lord, I'm the one streaming it. Today really has my brain all fried. Also, yes. Yes, Mega, go. Steal. It is really fun. Especially in Hard Gold Soul Silver, where you get like, oh yeah, look, yeah, just splashing in the water. It's like, oh no. I do love it whenever in Hard Gold Soul Silver you get something along the lines of like, oh yeah, Ho-Oh is happily splashing in the water. It just, oh no. Something tells me happy splashing in the water is not good for humanity. But can you just imagine random trainer, you know, just making your way through the Johto, reaching and seeing a random Lugia just happily being splashed with water by their trainer with a bucket? Like, it just... the idea alone. Good to hear, dude. Have fun with streaming. Oh, good lord. Yeah, you know, like just random person walking through the forest and being like, I'm hearing something, and it's just a random Rayquaza running around with their trainer, you know, playing chase or playing catch with their trainer. It's like, good lord. I believe I've actually seen like a comic of that at some point. Trying to get it going date on. Oh dear. Ask because she won't have a gun up and tell you. Dude! Geo is 11 at this point. Exactly. You know, is I think that is the Pokemon of time carrying a stick. The weird things you see in this world. You know, or like, is it me or has time just now gone backwards so that the Alga can catch a stick in midair? Oh dear. I mean, to be fair, with the insanity that the Pokemon story, your Pokemon gets up to, it is just another Tuesday at this point. Need to find, it is amazing. Hey kids, do you want to go ahead and hit upon someone for me? No. Don't. Okay, found it. Smoking woman, I think. Exactly. I'm just I was just immediately mentioning airplane, like when someone's you know, sort of like an airplane skit of like, well, she's smoking. It's like, does that mean she's on fire? That too, but that's not relevant right now. Or something like that, you know. Same way with that, like the first minutes of airplane. They are asked, one of the lead is asked if they want a smoking or non-smoking ticket. It is exactly what you imagine it is. The moment he says, oh, I'll take a smoking ticket, it's literally a ticket that's smoking. It is... Airplane is the kind of, you know, throw anything at the wall and see what sticks comedy, and it is generally a great movie in my opinion. See, I will mention I am from the generation that kind of stopped taking account of Pokemon after the 5th generation, so any new Pokemon past that are like, you could show me something and be like, that's a 7th generation Pokemon, and I would be like, yeah, that makes sense. Found some info on this girl. If you wanna... Oh no! Damn it, Becca! We are once again committing crimes.
EM wave change. Geostellar. On the air.
Like, damn it, Becca! Migo, exactly. You know, over here we have the Rosate Spoonbill. And I'm like, yeah, that's a Pokemon. That with a name like that, that's a Pokemon. Anyway, let's go ahead and commit crimes. I think it is an amazing idea to look through someone's star carrier. Geo, you are an accessory to this, you don't realize that. Anyone with a high link power. Changes according to how they're feeling. Worried or have doubts have a red background. I have seen Amarouge and Cerulege. I don't know what generation they're from, but I did see them, yeah. I mean, exactly. He just wants to do crimes, and I can't blame him. Also, this is, he just explained how you know that a side quest is available. Gen 9? Good lord, I really have been out of the loop. How are we on 9 at this point? Ten down youngsters these days. Soon they shall hit Generation 10. They don't know what it was like back when there were only 150 Pokemon. That might explain. Like I said, I stopped caring after Black and White 2 for a variety of reasons. Like, the only Pokemon games that I currently have is Brilliant Diamond for the Switch and I believe the 3DS remake of Sapphire. Also, it talks. Hello, Ollie. Like, I did see a review of Sword and Shield, and I looked at it and I was like, yeah, this isn't for me anymore. Like, if people like Pokemon, all the more power to them. Like, I'm not gonna sit there and tell you what you should and should not like, not in the slightest. Good, of course Don't Eat Milk was clipped. Thank you, dude. Good lord. But no, yeah, like if you like Pokemon, fair to you. But I don't know. The problem is that ever since they moved to a €60 model, I'm like, there are other games out there for $60 that just give me more satisfaction. Got no motion. Oh dear. Exactly. Also, how is this allowed? Like, one wrong move and you've got yourself a serious incident. And the future. Allowing kids to do very dangerous things. But yeah, as I was saying, we've just been told how we know that there's a side quest available. Which is in the form of, if we see a red transer. That's good to know. Like I said, like I currently have more than enough other games that I'm currently playing, but and I also, to be honest, I'm not the kind of person that will buy a console purely for one game, so I'm now imagining the Phoenix Wright of this universe, just looking at Geo and going, that's some evidence right here. Like there has to be a sleazy lawyer out there that's just going, yes, this kid I can make money with. Special campaign, ooh. All kinds of data, carry the data around, cool. That would be... They've done weirder things. Also, hi, Mr. Boreal. It runs well, but there's no passion behind it. Yeah, like I said, I fully trust you on that one, because I genuinely have no clue as to what's going on in regards to the Pokemon world. I sometimes see stuff on Blue Sky, and I'm like, great, dude. Like, I'm sure there were enough people that were complaining about Ruby and Sapphire, even though that's the series that or the generation I grew up with. And good to see that Mr. Boreal is doing stuff beyond space. There we go. Because the thing here is that Starforce 2 especially needs to explain a lot of concepts that will be more normalized by the time of Starforce 3. So 3 can get into the action a lot faster. And to be fair, I'm also just fapping about, but that's okay. $3D, oh no, it's a 3D movie. 1000 can view the film from our special royal seating area. Tell when the developers are fans of their own games. Some where the fans tried but didn't quite take it all the way, and then the guys were sort of really... Oh dear. I guess that makes sense on some level. Like, if you're a fan of your own work, then you want to make it as best as possible. Oh god, that sound. That reminds me so much of what is it called again? That awful test you do during PE. We have to like run back and forth. Ugh. Yeah, exactly. The God Lord. What is he? Ooh. Oh, this is like actual 3D. Okay, that actually changes it. I'm like, oh, please don't tell me it's one of those 3D movies where like you have to put on your glasses. Oh, good lord. I will admit though, I was actually back in the day before I realized the absolute comfort of sitting in a chair for 16 hours a day. I was actually surprisingly good at it. I surprisingly, like, here's the thing. I wasn't known for being athletic in school. Like, I had a lot of classmates that were like on football or that were playing hockey or that were cycling, and I just couldn't do that due to my circumstances I'm not going to go into. But surprisingly, I did actually get a lot of exercise by just sheer dumb coincidence. So people would often not really care too much about me athletically. Like, I would be the guy that wasn't like chosen last when they needed a team sport, but I also wasn't exactly chosen first, so to speak. So whenever the fitness the pacer test came around, people would slowly but steadily drop out, and you would have like the people that were really like athletic would still be in it, and then I would also be keeping up. Like, I would just randomly be keeping up while everyone else had been out for like 10 minutes, 50 minutes, 20 minutes, and I would just be there at the point where it just becomes absolutely horrendous. So it's like, don't judge a book by its cover is what I'm saying. Oh, there were absolutely people who didn't care, but I was like, might as well. Something tells me Wikipedia is just a Wikipedia. Just that he's stealing everything from Wikipedia. But yeah, like I said, in the end, it was never really acknowledged on, even afterwards, because nobody really cared. But it's still, it's a thing that I was good at. I was never good at team sports, but still I'm not. He says wearing a Karasudo tracksuit and has like multiple Haikyuu tracksuits lying around his home. But yeah, I was never good at team sports. But something I do still enjoy to this day, and I really need, once I have the money for it, I really need to get myself a new bicycle. It's just cycling for multiple hours. Like, not like speed cycling, but just 40, 50 kilometers. Sure. Also, fun fact about creepy stuff, I was just yesterday was playing Resident Evil 3 Remake. So, yeah, I've done my spooky stuff. And there's also Silent Hill on the channel somewhere. Yes, very spooky. Now, if I wasn't streaming this on YouTube, I would right now try and activate the Ghostbusters theme song. Here's a confession. I've never actually seen Good lord. I've never actually seen Ghostbusters at all, ever, at any point in my life. I don't know. It was never a movie that really showed up. So I only know about it through association. Good lord. I'm so happy I don't have an Alexa, he says, looking at his phone, making 100% sure nothing happens. Oh, that is great. I already had it once happen during the last few streams where my phone all of a sudden activated out of nowhere. Like, good lord. There's nothing wrong with fiction. I mean, I'm currently wearing fiction. That's the entire thing. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, I don't know, I found, I'm starting to, as I get older, I get more annoyed at people that go like, oh, well, you don't need to get too into it, it's just fiction. Like, to bring back the Haikyuu example here for a moment, which I've gotten into over the last few months, like, it really helped me to, because I was not in a great mood the last few months, and it really helped me to reset, sort of like, just reset myself. And be like, yeah, you know, even though I'm a bit older, I can still do a lot of things. You know, all that matters is that I'm starting. And just don't really give up, which is sometimes what I'm... The problem is I'm currently waiting for the next 3-in-1 volume, and it's coming out later this month, even though Germany already has it, which annoys me. You know, like media can help us get through a lot of stuff. Like, there are so many people for who Starforce is such an important game. Oh dear. No, OG music's maybe slightly suggested. Oh, that is... I really need to look that one up at some point. I really need to look that up at some point. Oh, it's Creepy Dude. Hello, Creepy Dude. Hello, Mr. Creepy Dude. He who gives theater kids a bad name everywhere. Demon Demon Persona, oh no. Yeah, I might be taking a slightly longer ad break so that I can spend a penny. Something's wrong, yes. I mean, yes, this is now a 4D experience, Luna. But yeah, once the ad break begins, I'll take a bit of a longer ad break. There will be some music playing in the background. So that I can spend a penny and get some more water and stuff like that. Mysterious tickling noise. Oh, we had our own version of that in the Netherlands called Master Movies. So like I'm not very too familiar with the English and American versions, but we had our own set. What we also have is a slight short ad break, so I'll be right back. Please enjoy the music in the meantime. And I need to actually find some music here. That's the wrong one. There we go. There we go. Quickly getting something to eat in the meantime. No, they didn't necessarily translate it into Dutch. They just made their own Dutch version. But yeah, there we go. Quickly getting a snack. Also, real fast, because we obviously talked about this at the beginning of the stream, the deadline ends in 3.5 hours. We will be done by then with the stream, but, and I will say this right now, and then we will never speak of it again this stream, should the impossible happen, I will immediately jump into a politics stream. That's just for the people that already know. Should the impossible happen, then the first thing that happens once I learn of it is we jump into a politics stream, even if it's like 6 a.m. in the morning. For those of you who don't know, I'm a political scientist. That probably says enough. We don't talk about it any further than this. I just want to have it acknowledged. Anyway, food. There we go. Got one of those what do you call it? I'm sure there's an English translation of this on the box somewhere. No, it only has Dutch and French. Well, apparently the French translation of what I'm currently having is barre de céréales au chocolat au lait et morceau de cacao. Do with that as you will. Oh, just me, double man. There are days where I don't wish I hadn't studied it. Today is one of those days. Anyway. Let's go ahead and say hello to the Dark Phantom. Ooh, spooky ghosts. What I will say is that I don't understand this part of the plan. Like, I understand part of it. You know, the second part of the plan, but like, this part? Why? Yeah, unfortunately I have a master's degree in international relations, so it's a bit late for that particular warning. Like, normally I'm capable of, let me put it this way, normally I'm capable of rationalizing stuff. This one particular instance, I'm not even going to try. Speaking of rationalizing, let's try and rationalize this bit of random spooky ghosts. Cool. It feels like Lady Vega is needs to up her game here. Oh, giving theater kids everywhere a bad man. Oh, cool. And there we go. Once again, like I said, character development is happening here. Despite everything. We see Geo for the first time actually run into danger. Which gets more normalized by the time of Starforce 3, but once again, it's one of those small changes between 1 and 3 that otherwise makes no real sense. But it's like, how does Geo go from just being as he is into suddenly just randomly jumping into danger? Well, that's where the second game comes in. Right? Around here somewhere. Alright. A base station. Ooh. Also, this is gonna be online, makes sense.
EM wave change. Geostellar. On the air.
But yeah, from now on, whenever we see a side quest, we all try to do them. Oh, but let's first have a look at the dolls. See, what do we have here? Found ya. It's 550 zennies. That's enough for the first wallpaper, I believe. A beacon of beep beep. Yes. Okay. Doing a quick look-see around. No gold! That's a shame. Okay, let's see. Okay, there we go. Starting to get our first sink hooks and jet skis, but the one that I want is the HP memory increase. Even though we could in theory get the wallpaper,
No match for us.
you know, I might as well get everything else as well. Okay, let's go ahead and grab. Well, there we go. That's an immediate 30% increase in our power. I will take that.
Oh-ha! Bring it on! You're done.
There we go. Good point.
We deleted them into next week.
There we go. It's a grand wave. Thank you. It's a metal wave right here. And yeah, the dungeons are from now on more in the open world.
All right.
Goodbye!
That is on me.
Okay. Okay.
Goodbye!
All
There we
right.
go.
That was great.
Move on down into the blue mystery wave. Gives us small energy.
Mega. Let's go.
In the meantime, we are continuing to do this.
Okay.
Thank you.
Show them who's number
Welcome back,
one.
Salt. Oh no, am I? That's a problem.
All right, let's go.
I hope I can get even stronger.
That is a problem. Let me see here if I can find anything. The answer is no. Alright, gonna go ahead and start skipping some fights. Must admit, it's been a while since I last played
Let's
this.
make this quick.
Goodbye.
Got you.
That would do it indeed. In return, you get a lot of zennies though, so you know, it's not the worst.
I hope I can get even stronger.
But yeah, I think we now need to go back up here. I must admit, it's been a while since I last did this. Somewhere on the first floor. Okay, then we are
EM wave change. Geostellar.
gonna try
On
again.
the air.
Okay, first things first, let's check. The answer is no. Always need to check for your gold waves. Stack plus 10. Okay, almost for HP recovery. Somewhere on the first floor, but where is the $1 million question? Or the million zenny question, rather.
Aha! Bring it goodbye! Goodbye!
I'm feeling good.
Exactly, if only for the achievement. Crunchy, crunchy gold waves. Welcome, thank you.
You won't
It would be
getting out of this
rather
in
fun
one
if we... There we go. If we get 150 HP out of the first round. Okay, so somewhere all around here. Oh, there we go. Ah, the elevator. On the elevator button. And as we can see here, it is a rather spooky night. And it's time to become a Ghostbuster ourselves. Pardon me for stealing the Ghostbuster, the Ghostbuster, but we're gonna need it. Exactly, time to call the vacuum repair shop. Thank you. Was again the Hoover Max Pro something something? Get us out of here. Oh, oops, wrong button. Oh, right, it's an item. I should probably listen to when stuff is being explained to me. Was the Hoover Max Pro? Yeah. Anyway, say hi to Pac-Mac. Oh no. The friendly accounts are nice. It seems for some reason it just automatically activates at some point. I'm not sure. Anyway. Lots of spooky ghosts. Indeed. Let's go ahead and go to the top of the IFL tower. Because what were we taught earlier, which is that the tower is a massive EM tower. Yes. Just look at that dungeon. It's also, I will say though, for the first dungeon, it is a nice way of teaching players that...
Wave change. Geostellar. On the air.
As for this game, at the very least, dungeons aren't necessarily just going to be... purely like their own separate environment. Come on, gold, 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 gold. No gold. No gold! Ah, poor buddy! And there we go, he just randomly goes back. Nor existence, even if they know they don't do anything. Alright. So don't run into one. Don't run into the ghosts. Gotcha. This will be so much easier with the ability to run.
Bring it on!
Got you. Have some of this.
There we go, and that's the safe zone.
You're done for.
That's what you get for underestimating me.
There we go, down to 50, thank you. But, of course, we can also just randomly fight them.
Here we go.
Goodbye!
Have some of this.
There we go. Go and deal with the spooky slices.
Have some of this.
You're done for. You're no match.
Et
for
voila.
us.
Because we don't want to run into them too often. We are getting a bunch of zombies though. And now we shall wait.
I'm ready to fight. Got you.
That's also the first time that we actually get the ability to get that card, I believe. Also, activating drive green fields should feel like a war crime.
We showed them who's number one.
Go down to 50. Thank you. Moving right along. That is radar missile.
Bring it on. Goodbye.
Okay. Here we go. Never
There
let
we
the guard
go. That's what we like to see around here. And yeah, we are gonna need to. There we go. That is HP memory, so that makes gives us 40. Oh, so they can see us.
I'm counting on you, Mega.
Don't worry, we aren't ghosts. And even if we are, we're the friendly kind. The kind you can just casually ignore and pretend as if you didn't see anything.
Goodbye.
Here I go.
We deleted them into next
Thank
week.
you. giving us extra 170 zennies. Okay. Seems for some reason. It's amazing. You can tell immediately that this is my least played Starforce game. Because I sometimes forget where the triggers are. Oh no, also I mean immediately means I'm getting another snack. Was up a fair? Fair. I would too. There we go. Now we go down here. I mean, it's only natural that you would. Every good person would.
You better prepare yourself. Goodbye.
How's this?
Guess that's a total of 75. Okay, let's see here.
Have some of this.
You're done for.
Got you.
Still good to know it's like 75, which is still relatively okay.
You're done for.
Into... Thank you.
Come on, I was just getting started.
There we go, that's them deleted. Yes, they can. Oh no! How horrible! because we can't answer it. Don't worry, one day you too shall learn about the glory of Mu. One day you shall see Lord and Savior Rogue in the Visible Zone and you shall worship him as you should. Exactly. Humans should be kneeling the moment they see Rogue, for it means that they've been blessed. There we go, there's a Boo hat. We are gonna be starting to skip these fights as much as possible.
Mega, let's go all out. How's this?
There we go, they've now been gotten out of sync.
Take this! Take this!
Come on, buddy, where are you? There you are.
We aced that!
Okay, let's go. That is a white sword. Oh, this part. I've forgotten about this part.
All right, let's go.
How's this?
Ow, that's me.
Take this!
spooky ghosts are annoying. Also, we're in the middle of an outbreak. I completely missed that part. But since we are just climbing the tower...
Did you really think you could beat us?
Also, let us in the meantime quickly switch out some better cards, including Boo Hats, which flies around the edge of the screen. I am being hit by so many ghosts, and I'm not even trying to.
Prepare yourself. Goodbye.
Take this!
There we go.
You're no match for us.
There we go. Moving into the large energy. The game seemingly knows that this is a difficult first
Let's
dungeon, or
make
at
this
least
quick.
relatively difficult first dungeon.
Okay, have some of this.
Goodbye.
Quickly get some recovers in there.
Have some of
Thank
this.
you.
Goodbye.
Come on, come on.
Here I go.
There's actually something that is interesting, is that this stream series will also
Never let your guard down.
let me know something else, which is that there is a... I'm not sure about one of the abilities that Rogue seemingly has in this game. So once we see him for the first time, we will know more clearly, but...
Here we go. Have some of this.
We did talk about it at some point in the first few Starforce streams, but I'll get to it when we get to it.
You're done for.
Like, it was the idea of forced realignment of ideas, I believe, that we specifically talked about. But I would need to check that.
Go.
Goodbye. We showed them who's number one.
Like, we were kind of joking about one of my other interests. And I wasn't sure if it was just merely an implication or if Gio was really feeling a sort of like forced. Sort of like whether or not he was starting to actually have his opinion forcefully redirected towards what Rogue wants, but that's something that we will see at some point when we first meet him. Anyway, let's go ahead and give this theater kid the F grade that he deserves. Like, I very much believe that it's not true, but if it is, that would be an interesting wrinkle that they never really talk about, but could be for Starforce 4, maybe. Oh yeah, Hyde is in Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. But yeah, anyway. Let's go ahead and deal with Mr. Phantom Ghost. I had a Dark Phantom of the Opera, indeed. Oh dear. Well, you've got a full day to catch up. Gotta they rule the country? No, thank you. Ooh, new music. Gotta say hi to Dark Phantom 500 HP.
Let's make this quick.
And just like someone way too into a video game, really annoying when trying to force his opinions onto you.
Here I go.
Such as me. I am really annoying whenever I talk about Starforce. There we go. Exactly. Or Fallout or Final Fantasy 14.
Have some of this. Okay.
I kind of want to say, like,
Go.
my people that don't really know me have a different opinion. And there we go, that's Dark Phantom done. More difficult than but, you know, obviously the game expects some level of competency. And that's Blast Off 2, defeat an EM being from the theater. Exactly. Also, oh no, Mega Man is becoming famous. I would definitely say that you're doing Moose work right there. You're absolutely doing the Lord's work. Exactly. Wait for a camera to roll by and wave. Thank you. Exactly. Not happening. We're not transforming purely for you, Luna. Although, trust me, Luna, men have no way of knowing what it is that you're implying. There we go, full 50 link power. Full honest god 50 link power. We're once again still 80 away. And there we go, the summification has begun. Welcome to the summification arc, which in Europe Tale lasts about 2 months. Also, yeah, I'm very happy that this never caught on where you have to say the words to your phone. I mean, it's only day one. What do you mean sitting around all day knowing to spend your vacation? That's what I've done a few years ago. I was very content with my vacation. Like every single time that a new Final Fantasy XIV expansion comes out, I'm just suddenly on a vacation out of nowhere. I'm not impressed. Secret per se, but as far as the word goes, brothers should know each other's secrets. No, they shouldn't. That's not proper etiquette. Greet yours ASAP. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, it comes with a lifetime subscription of downloading stuff. Also, the Hertz can send meals! That's so cute! It's got a power-up ability. Thank you. And we are getting a quick recap of Starforce 1. They are! One day they shall be the ultimate enemy. If it's Mr. Hurt's caught up in a battle, please lend a hand. Oh. There we go. That would definitely be interesting, but there we go, we now have 50 additional HP. Are there any side quests we can do? Ooh, there are. Like I said, I kind of want to do the... The thing here is that obviously chapter 1 is a lot longer. So we might just do some side questing to round up today. Round off today. You know, given the fact that we've got a few side quests we can do.
Engage! Geostellar!
And I
On
believe
the
for the first time we can actually do multiple, I believe, at the same time. You can always check. My cards, I had a bad day, so one of the latest of Battle Card Weekly. Random, he's always hanging out in the same spot. Oh no. Oh, never mind. You can only do one at a time. Boo.
Bring it on.
Here I go!
Goodbye.
Boo, I can only do one at a
Think you could
time.
beat us?
Also, while we're here, obviously. No goals! And we will continue doing that until we find the gold one. Firing one. Well, I happen to have... Sure, there you go. Got an unlocker. He's happy.
EM wave change!
Like, you know, we
Geostellar
might as well
on the
do
air.
these side quests while we're at it. Before we start the next chapter with a person that really was ahead of its time. One Mr.com. Like, if we're talking about things that were ahead of their time, I don't think there's many characters in this game that even come close. Also, hang on. There's a metal wave we haven't gone into yet. What the hell? What the hell? There's the big boy.
You won't be getting out of this in one. You're done for. Goodbye.
Exactly.
Take this! Go! Okay!
Goodbye.
There we go.
Did you really think you
You know
could
what I
beat
would
us?
have loved if there had been January XX. Okay. ACDC Elementary School's class reunion. Been quite a while since I graduated. Time really goes by so fast. The ex who I haven't seen for a while has been elected mayor. That's the end of Starforce of Battle Network 6. It's really growing to find your... yeah, he's the president of her father's company, traveling around the world. Both have made their own marks, and now it's my turn. I'm gonna become a great scientist and help all of humanity. Interesting. Okay, nothing I really need at the moment. First of all, oh, it's cute. HP plus 10, meaning we now have 200. Yeah, interesting. Guy in Hills Boulevard. All right. Exactly. Let's go ahead and commit crimes. Be Mega Man, do crimes. Yeah, that's a nice little reminder of Battle Network 6. Build some tech for a business meeting. guy on Wheelchair Boulevard, which I believe is here. No, that's Wheelchair Hills. Hills Boulevard, there we go.
EM wave change. Geostellar. On the air.
Well, there's only one guy around here. So let's see what he's up to, shall we? Let's also take a quick look. Hang on, is that... Can we... No. But some tasty Brussels sprouts. Oh dear. Well, before we do that... Big boy. That's Mad Vulcan 1. I mean, neither can I, buddy. Neither can I.
I'm ready to fight. Have some of this. Here we go.
There we go.
All right. That was
Swords
great.
are so useful against the other enemies. Anyway, let's go ahead and use the let's use the roofs of the cars as our... There we go. Please ignore what we are doing.
Here we go. Okay. Here I go. Go.
Thank you.
Come on, I was just getting started.
That is more Zennies. That is recover 30. You have large energy, cloaker. Well, no, no. Attack courage. Let's got the letter no. Oh, thanks. Smart. Smart. I'm not saying anything. Someone showed me something. We'll take a look at that after stream.
EM wave change.
Like, we already have like
Geostellar.
5 areas that we can check for side questing. Okay, let's see here. Oh no! The Quizmaster has returned. It has returned, the Quizmaster. Yes, we are very afraid of Swedes. We are still very afraid of Swedes, Swedish people. Oh no, the quiz girl! She has begun! Okay, who's the most popular singer? Yes, Star Carrier! Indeed. Thank you for the HP plus 10. But there is actually a for the wallpapers, there's actually a Nevi that we want to talk to at some point. But first things first. Okay, that is one. There's actually more than one area that we can go to. Okay, we've got one guy here. I mean, of course you would. Like, you're not streaming this, Sol.
On the air.
You're not streaming this solo. Nope. I mean, even like you're not Twitch streaming this or YouTube streaming this, so. Okay, I forget it. Yeah, we've seen him before. Oh, we remember him. It's my hair soon. There will be nothing there. Time for round 2 with this guy. Oh, cool. I will be honest, I've kind of stopped Discord streaming because the games that I normally stream aren't great for Discord streaming. Discover 30. Let's see here. Alright, it's a star carrier that we need to go to. That makes sense. Okay, I believe it's... yeah, there we go, it's you. That is the first of the wallpapers. We're not gonna be using it, but it is the first of many wallpapers. It's all bolts. And that's another HP mem. We are getting a lot of them, which is probably a sign. Nothing here. Nothing here. No, sir, you won't in fact see the kid in blue again. I can guarantee you that much. There we go. What is where we want to learn more about you? Good. Profile. There we go. A blank card, yes. Wave right command. Makes sense. Utterly pointless, but at least for now. Ah, Legendary Master Shin has entered as well for the cipher cards. So in the meantime, continue searching for people that need our help. For I am a most helpful person. New Legend Store. Ooh. It's like, ah yes, it is so utterly... It's like, ah, this is a special time promotion. I'm like, it's so special that it will exist for the entire game.
Wave change. Geostellar. On the air.
Yeah, we're currently doing some side questing, so... Also, as per usual. Eremitic, there we go. Invisible barrier around me, keeping them away. Let's go and ask him. This is the first in a set of quests leading to a special item. Plaza somewhere. Okay.
EM wave change. Geostellar. On the air.
Like, it is the first in a series of quests about people that find it surprisingly difficult to interact with other people. Not sure if it's here, but we can always check. It's not here. Given that he did hit it somewhere, I might as well go.
All right, let's
Oops,
clear 'em out.
that's on me. I made it up.
Goodbye. You're no match.
Because we're gonna need 3,000 more.
Show him what you've got, Geo.
Okay.
I should have timed that better. Blue head is surprisingly useful though.
Got you.
You're no
Thank
match
you.
for us. All right, let's clear.
Here we go.
There we go. That's
Show off number
pretty much a
one.
triple delete. Barely not, but still. There we go. As we get the...
Here we go. Okay, have some of this.
There we go. Okay, now we're at the very least always relatively safe-ish.
Take this. How's this?
Okay, just waiting for you.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Ah, but so close. Thank you.
I'm feeling good.
We got the first indie fragment. And there we go, there's the first indie fragment. A physical manifestation of the indie spirit, just A to register it. We might as well for now. So we have essentially taken out one of our brothers, or one of our possible brothers. And best boy. Indeed. Look at best boy right here. Anyway, let's go and see Luna. And see what she's up to. We have done all the side quests we can do for now. And yes, you can see, like, the game is definitely foreshadowing a bunch of stuff from the start. Even if it isn't necessarily showcased. Or, like, really at the foreground of everything. At the forefront. Yeah, foreground, good lord. At the forefront. They've already chosen the place, oh no. Pink. Yes, exactly, the beach. So does to your skin? Good lord. Ah yes. Whenever I think of winter, my immediate thought is sun, sea, and beaches. In the same way that when I think of the summer, my immediate instinct is skiing and snowboarding. Large man-made ski resort. Cool. Oh yes, we are backing out of this trip. Absolutely. There's been some sighting of Umas. Ooh. Unidentified mysterious animal. Oh my, oh my. But yeah, the full Grizzly Peak experience will be tomorrow or Thursday. Because, yeah, I kind of need to end before midnight. However, you have to finish all your homework first. Ooh, boo. Especially because, yeah, I've got an appointment tomorrow early in the afternoon, and of course, me to go to bed reasonably early. And these streams always keep me like high in energy after a while, or for a while later. There we go. But given that there's gonna be save points anyway once we rest up, might as well finish up this first. First things first. Also, hang on. I forgot to do an important thing. I need to check. Because it won't show up if we just randomly do this. Thank you. Did a quick check. It's nowhere. Anyway, let's go ahead and wake up whatever Slappy Boy is, or whatever is happening. Oh, it's viruses. Mmm. How spicy. And that's 700 zennies, I'll take that.
Mega, let's go.
It seems that the problem isn't Sleepy Boy for once.
Okay.
You're done for.
And it's another counter. Nice. Oh, they are big boys.
I'm counting on you, Mega. Got you. Okay.
Oh no, whatever shall we do? But wait out here.
You're done for.
How's this? Got you.
There we
Blast
go.
them to stardust.
There we go. That's the virus problem solved. Oh, look at that. Hertzy boy is okay. Also, that hurts. Me no likey. He's just back, but what if Geo decides he's just too lazy to walk outside? There we go. And that is Starforce 2, at the very least the start of Starforce 2. We're gonna go ahead and continue on more either tomorrow or on Thursday as we go to Grizzly Peak and stream for more than 3.5 hours. Don't worry, streams will start being longer again, but tomorrow is kind of an exception to that. I'll see you all for the next stream, either tomorrow or Thursday. And yeah, have a very, very good evening. And once again, should something happen on the stream, then I will restart the stream for the politics stuff. So let's hope it doesn't come to that, and have a good night.